What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. We're making a series on deer food plots in the woods. It's a hot topic. A lot of people are getting in food plots, and most folks only have options to put food plots in the woods. We're going to explain this over a series of videos over the next 4 or 5 videos. Make sure you guys are subscribed. You click that bell notification so you guys get all the notifications of every video that goes up. And I hope you guys follow along on this series, and I hope it helps you guys. I truly do. But be sure to follow along. Alright guys, so deer food plots in the woods. I've done this for many years now. It can work very well. Most times your first step obviously is to find that location. That location could be a small opening that you have in the woods already, whether it's, you know, where there's just small saplings or something like that. There's not too many tall trees that shade out a lot of the areas on the ground. But your first step is to find that location that you can get in and out of, whether it's down an old logging road, you can sneak around the backside, it's on the corner of the property where you can follow the edge down and get into. It's all on entry and exit. You don't want to pick that area if you can't get in and out of. And a lot of these times food plots may not be the best option for you on your property. Most people have small properties to hunt, but just because you have a small property and you're trying to track deer, sometimes food plots are not the best option. Sometimes they are. A lot of times you can pick an area and make that work, but we're not trying. Most people just want to kill a deer. You know, the hunting world and hunting industry has become all about inches. It's all, you know, everybody always talks about killing the biggest buck. It's not on, oh, that's a nice 8-pointer you got. It's how many inches does it score. You know, I don't go by that. If it's a decent 8-pointer or something like that and it gets me excited to shoot, then I'm obviously going to shoot it. I don't care about necessarily on the inches part of it. You know, let's all get back to just hunting, shooting what makes you happy. And if somebody shoots a 4-pointer on social media, you know, fist bump, give them a high five and congratulate them. Don't say, oh, you should have waited a year or something like that. Back to the food plot thing. Most people just have small acreage and they're just trying to increase that deer activity on their property because they just want to have fun and they just want to shoot a deer. So a lot of times those small food plots, you can make that work on your property. It just depends how big the area is, your deer density, and if you can get in and out of that without spooking the deer. So if you have that small area, whether, like I mentioned, if it's just a small area, 1/8 of an acre, 1/4 of an acre, something like that, where there's small saplings, you can go in there with a chainsaw and just cut them down to the ground. That'll work very well. You can use a rake, a leaf blower, any means that you have to get down to that bare soil, and that way you get good soil seed contact. That way you get, you know, a higher germination rate with the seed, and the money that you're spending to buy the seed, you'll have a better germination rate if you can get down to the bare soil. But for instance, we just created a small kill plot. We worked on it a few times over the winter, and it's an area where we can actually slip down an old logging road and come around the back side of the property and come up into the food plot, the deer bed on the north side, further up north, and we can get on that back side and not disturb that bedding area. When it's time to get out of the stand, we can actually circle back around the same way, and we can get past the big destination plots and get back to our vehicle or wherever it is that we're going. We can get in and out of that. But these small kill plots in the woods, as long as you can get in and out of them, are excellent areas to kill big deer, small deer, does, bucks, whatever it is that you're after. But the whole key is to just see deer. Most people just want to, you know, not necessarily benefit that deer herd by any way by providing more food and beneficial, higher quality food. People just want to plant this little kill plot. You know, it makes them happy to plant it, and they're just trying to see more deer. When they go hunting, they just want to see deer, and that's what these small kill plots are. Majority of times that people are trying to do is they're just trying to increase that deer activity on small property, and this is an excellent tool to be able to do that. Don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to get it done, as long as you have some hand tools, a good work ethic. You know, you can cut some trees down, and make sure that you do get enough sunlight to that area, east, west. Make sure you get sun, you know, coming around, sunset, sunrise, and you can, you know, cut those trees down. You can do some hack and squirt methods to where you spray actual herbicide in the tree, called bark injection, where you just hack the tree, squirt some herbicide in it. It actually gets into the circulatory system of the tree, and over time it actually kills the leaves. They will start turning brown and fall off, and eventually the tree will die. Following year, the leaves will not grow back, which will allow more sunlight to come into the forest floor. So with these small kill plots, guys, in and out, exit, in and out, entry, exit. If you can't do it, if you can't get in and out of them, then I would not recommend planting a food plot. If you believe the way your property is laid out that you can place that food plot on a corner or away from a bedding area to where you can get in and out of that food plot, then I would highly recommend doing it, because the reward of planting these small kill plots in the woods is just super beneficial, because it's more of a mental thing where you put the work in, okay? You plant the seed, you put the fertilizer out, you put the lime out, you seed, and you watch that plant grow. It's a super beneficial feeling, like an internal feeling. And then when you're actually hunting over it or around it, near it, whatever, and you see that deer in person take that first bite, it's a huge internal feeling of greatness, where it's, I did that, I planted that, I helped that animal, I fed that deer, deer took a bite, and I killed that animal. It's just super rewarding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you guys are subscribed. Comment down below with any questions. Hit that bell so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you guys on video number 2 for deer food plots in the woods.